I love those colors though, oh my goodness. I always think if you're doing a spicy stir fry and you're not coughing, you're not doing it right. Spicy garlic prawns. I mean, it just looks like it's a flavor bomb and it has a really awesome name. This is my version of Typhoon shelter prawns. Garlic prawns, it's a thing. It's a heavenly thing. And I love that this particular dish is famous for all of the like crispy garlic bits. It's full on garlic. It's amazing. The one thing though I think that you need for this dish though is a hack for all of that garlic, because we're gonna have to peel 30 cloves of garlic. That's right, 30 cloves of garlic, but we're gonna do it really quickly. I'm gonna show you how. So into your mortar, all of your garlic cloves, I want you to just pop the skins. So we're not trying to crush the garlic. I'm just popping the skins sort of semi-gently. And then look how easy those skins pop off. I mean, couldn't be any simpler. Now the cool thing about going to all this effort, and I got to tell you it's actually not that much effort when you do it this way, but we're actually going to be ending up with a whole bunch of crispy, crunchy garlic for our dish, but then we're also going to have a beautiful, lovely garlic oil that you can keep for other dishes as well. So double whammy, definitely worth the effort. All right, so now we can get this chopped up. Now I am going to use my processor here, but I want you to be really careful because I don't want to create a garlic paste. I really just want a fine chop. All right, that looks pretty good. So the next part is we want to do some frying here. So turn your pan or your wok on sort of like a medium heat. I know it's going to take a little bit longer on a medium heat, but you don't want the garlic to burn. I mean, after all of that peeling, the worst thing that could happen would be burn the whole lot. Okay, so get your oil in and then just wait for it to kind of, you know, warm up a little bit. So there's probably going to be someone that's going to ask if they can use like pre-peeled garlic in the comments, I reckon. The answer is no. No, seriously, guys. I mean, you know, I don't know. I've used pre-peeled garlic. I don't know what they do to the garlic. I don't know. It's maybe because the garlic's not as fresh. I don't find the flavor as great. So please try to just peel your own. So once that oil is hot, you can go ahead and add in your garlic. Now don't walk away here. I want you to tend to your garlic like it's your firstborn child. No, I really want you to pay close attention here because things can go wrong very quickly. Just keep stirring gently, and it's going to take a couple of minutes, but when we're nearly there, I'll show you what the garlic should be looking like. Okay, so it's just been a couple of minutes now, and once you can start to see the garlic looking a little bit kind of like a blondie kind of color, that's when you want to take it off. Take it off slightly before the sort of deeper golden color because it'll keep cooking as it sits. So that's what you're looking for, that kind of color. And now we can strain off the garlic and the oil. Use it for stir fries, drizzle it on spaghetti. It's really good stuff. So let's get on to looking at our prawns. Now, I love to do these prawns in the shell. I feel like the shell actually, when it sort of cooks in the hot oil, gives you an extra dimension of flavor. Like you kind of get a little bit more of like a, I don't know, like a grilled, you know, prawn kind of flavor going, a little bit smokier than if you just did, you know, prawns without the shell. But the way to prepare them in the shell for this is just get some scissors and cut through the back here. And then you want to just pull out, you know, the little, you know, I always call it the poo shoot because I mean, that's what it is, isn't it? Call a spade a spade. I'm sure there's I know there's a much nicer name for it because every time I say poo shoot in a video, people always tell me what is it? It's the digestive tract. intestinal tract. Anyway, all those things are better than poo shoot, but whatever, it's the poo shoot. Take it out, you don't want it. Okay, so just do that with all of your prawns. And now we just got a couple of things that we want to get going here. I want some chilies. Now I'm going in here with a combo of fresh and then also some dried chilies as well. And then we also want some spring onion. Okay, so we're ready to get going in the wok. Now I'm going to turn this on, and here we are with our garlic oil. Really adds another dimension, okay? And then when this is really hot, then I want to pop in my prawns. Now you just want to let these guys kind of just stir fry and get some really good color on the outside of those shells. And what I'm looking for is some really great color, almost a little bit of charriness on those prawn shells. So now that we've got that great color on those prawns, they're almost cooked through. I'm just going to push them out to the side so I've got room to fry off my aromatics. Now I just want a little bit more oil there in the bottom so it's not too dry. So now I'm going to go in with the chili and spring onion and some black beans. So this is like a salted black bean. You can buy it in cans or in packets. It's kind of like, you know, one of the, I guess, essential kind of flavors for this dish traditionally, but if you can't find it, it's okay to do without it. It's just sort of, you won't get as much saltiness, so you might need to add a bit more salt at the end. Some ginger. I love those colors though, oh my goodness. I always think if you're doing a spicy stir fry and you're not coughing, you're not doing it right. Now here's where you want to add in half of the garlic that you cooked, because I'm going to sprinkle the rest over later on. So I need a little bit of salt here, a little dash of sugar. Oh man, I love those colors. That is so cool. All right, this is looking amazing. So you just want to pop all of that out onto a tray or your serving platter. It's the kind of dish that makes me happy. So to finish things off, you want to scoop over the rest of those like crispy garlic bits and pieces. Now just a little bit of zhuzhing here at the end, some coriander. And there you go. That is, I mean, I gotta say, for me, that's probably like the ultimate like garlic prawn dish. Garlic shrimp, garlic prawn, shrimp or prawn, whatever you want to call it. It's garlicky, it's shrimpy, it's prawny, it's spicy. And do you know what also I love is that like, I'm pretty fast at peeling prawns. So, you know, if you're at the table with me and you're a bit slow, well, I'm gonna get more prawns than you. It's just, you know, what happens. All right.
You're welcome. You got rid of the tail. What's going on?
Oh, it just fell out. I'm going to eat it. Yeah. Along with the head. I was just going to save that for after filming, Dax. I mean, there's no way I'm wasting this head. I mean, I have Asian ancestors that would come knocking if I didn't. I'm not going to, well, maybe I will just have it. I mean, what's not to love? This stuff is delicious. All right, I'll eat more of that later because there's probably a whole lot of people that didn't appreciate that. Anyway, the prawn itself, it's amazing how much flavor penetrates into the prawn through that shell, and the prawn itself is so juicy and delicious. Garlicky, spicy, all the things. So yum. Now you can go away while I eat my prawn heads. Hey friends, I hope you enjoyed that one. If you did, why not hit the like button? And even better, I would love so much if you would subscribe and even hit that little bell button so you get notified every time I release a new delicious video. Thanks guys.